bit of white noise. I hope you don't mind very much. Yeah, I just got home from a very long day of well, we'll get into it. I'm just gonna be rambling in this video because I always try to have a purpose, and then I end up talking so much. So I think it's best if I just commit to the ramble and that way we all know what we're getting ourselves into, you know what I mean? So today I had a date. I'm back in the dating world. Unfortunately, I hate doing this. It's you never know what you're gonna get. Well, I guess that's just part of doing the dating apps, which I'm over it. After today, I can't do this anymore. I just can't. I can't. It's such a waste of time. Let me go back to whispering. I spent 4 hours today just I pray to God he never sees this video because, he was sweet and everything, but I was so bored. Trying to keep this conversation going was pulling teeth, and I didn't know how to end it. So for 4 hours, I just went along for the ride, and okay, I just finished listening to this audiobook called Are You Mad at Me? Incredible book about being a people pleaser and the fawn response. There's fight, flight, freeze, fawn. I am 100% a fawner. And I think I kind of realized why I find dating so exhausting is because I feel like I have to sort of manage the vibe, and if we're not vibing, I kind of have to keep up the charade of but that's also just common courtesy. I don't want to be a dick, but also at the same time it's where is the line between politeness and being you know what, I'm just not feeling this, I would like to go. Because 4 hours of a beautiful day is a long time. And for me, it's I know immediately if I'm vibing with someone. Within the first few minutes, you can tell. And then, especially after that, you start talking and you realize, me and this guy, even though we had quite a bit in common, the way we approached things and even our worldview was so vastly different, and what we extracted from our similarities, we like the same music, kind of, we both love to read, completely different genres. Even reading the same things, I think we're getting completely different messages from the content. And I had a really good date. I really did good couple dates with this one guy, but the communication was just not there. It was, and I'm we're almost 30, it's unacceptable, and I'm not down to just fuck around. I need consistency, and I know that. So, I stopped giving my attention to this person because I was okay, obviously we're not in the same headspace. Nothing personal. I don't take it personally. It's fine. But that's, even though we got along really well and we had very similar worldviews, I was just like, no, like, you're not giving me the consistency that I need, and it's unattractive. So I stopped responding to this person, and I don't think he really cared. Like, I think it was fine. And then this guy, consistency amazing, great communication over text, but the vibe in person was just like, I was like, rough. Like, it was just rough. It was rough. Like, you know, when you like you don't flirt in the same way, like your senses of humor are not lining up. It's just like, it was, oh, poor guy. Anyway, so obviously that was the last time I'm gonna see that guy. And like, those are my first 2 dating app experiences in Paris. All the ones I had in New York and LA were also terrible. Like, I don't think I've ever had like a good experience, like, you know, from a dating app. So I'm gonna say it's time to delete the apps, and I'm just gonna focus on myself. I mean, I've been single for almost 2 years, and like, I'm already, after these 2 experiences, like, I'm like so discouraged. Like, I just can't do it anymore, you know? It's too much energy, it's too much effort. Like, especially as a woman, the preparation it takes to get ready for a date, and these men aren't even paying. I'm like, do you know how much money I spend on like hair care, body care, the time it takes to like shave my whole body, like put on body butter, oils, skincare, makeup, do my hair, you know, clothes, like everything. And like, guys go through this as well, but like to such a like minuscule degree in comparison to what women, well, at least women like me who take very good care of themselves, like, you know, if I do say so myself, I'm like very well groomed, my nails done, my hair is done, I'm smooth and supple, and, you know, for what? For a man to not even pay 18 euros. I had, you guys, 3 cocktails in Paris should be well into the 40 euro territory. It was 18 euros. We went to such a shitty bar that it was 18 euros and he didn't even pay. It's a cultural difference too, I think. Like, I know some people like don't think the man should pay, but it's like first, second date when you're like trying to show someone, I don't know, a nice time, trying to like impress. Also, this guy had like quadruple, like, he had texted me like 20 times in a row trying to get me to go to a drink with him, and finally I was like, yeah, sorry, like, okay, fine, let's do it. And then to not even pay after like weeks of shooting your shot, I don't know, to me that's just like heinous. Anyway, I think from now on I'm just gonna focus on myself. I'm super into like all my hobbies at the moment. I'm super into reading. I need to get back into guitar. I'm super into running. I've been running 5Ks like pretty consistently every day or two, every couple days, and then like 1 10K a week, which I'm super proud of. And my body is changing. Like, I'm noticing muscle definition on my stomach that I've never seen before in my life. Crazy. It's crazy how when you're consistent with something, you like actually see progress, you know? And I love how creating one healthy habit has like really inspired me. Like, I've noticed my eating habits change. I ordered like dumbbells to work out at home in the interim, like when I can't run, because, you know, as a beginner, I can't really run every day. But in the interim, I would like to stay active, so I purchased some like 4 kilo. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Some 4 kilo weights. So I'm excited for all these changes, and it's about to be summer soon. It's about to be hot girl summer. So no stress. I have such a full, beautiful life, even without a boyfriend. Like, I don't even care. My best friend also is like my life partner, to be honest. Like, all the things that I would do with a man, I just do with her, except, you know, some things. But like, yeah, I mean, when I got off work, I call her, we meet up, we go out, we have meals together, we play chess together, watch movies, read. We read every Sunday. We go to our favorite little cinema cafe place, and they have really cheap drinks. It's like €1 for a cup of tea, and we read poetry together. And like, we're doing a deep dive on Frank O'Hara at the moment. I've never had a man propose to me to do activities like that, ever. Not saying it doesn't exist. Of course it exists. Of course you're out there. You all are out there. You're just not approaching me. That's all. Anyway. Yeah, I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer or like very cynical about romance, because like, I do believe romance is everywhere, you know. But also, yeah, I don't know, like dating apps and like trying to force fate in a way. Like, maybe I'm kind of anti dating apps, because it's so much easier to like assess someone's vibe and like your chemistry in person, obviously. Anyway, duh. So now that I've rambled ad nauseum about my dating life and my cynicism about dating apps, I have this little book. Finding the light. This little book is called Sorrows of Love. My friend Damon gave it to me. I guess I'll read you guys the back of it. I'll read the back in a whisper, because I've been softly speaking this whole time. I'm gonna be down here for a sec. The sorrows of love. Love has quite unfairly come to be associated with being happy. However, it is also one of the most reliable roads to misery. We tend to treat our sadness individually as if it were unique and shameful. But as this book explains, there are some solid reasons why love should be highly sorrowful at times. The good news is that by understanding our romantic troubles and griefs, seeing them in their proper context and appreciating their prevalence, we will cease to feel so alone and so cursed. This essay is not a study in despair. It is a guide to a more consoling, humane, and in its own way joyful perspective on the complexities of love. I'm trying to drink more water these days, so sorry for the gulping. Okay, let's read a little bit from here. I don't know which angle is better. We expect love to be the source of our greatest joys, but in practice, It is one of the most reliable routes to misery. Few forms of suffering are ever as intense as those we experience in relationships. Viewed from outside, love could be mistaken for a practice focused almost entirely on the generation of despair. We should try to understand our sorrows. Understanding does not magically remove problems, but it sets them in context, reduces our sense of isolation and persecution, and helps us to accept, and helps us to accept that certain griefs are highly normal. The purpose of this essay is to help us develop an emotional skill that we term romantic realism. This can be defined as a correct awareness of what can legitimately be expected of love and the reasons why we will, for large stretches of our lives, be disappointed by it. Ain't that the truth? For no especially sinister or personal reasons. The problems begin because, despite all the statistics, we're inveterate optimists about how love should go. No amount of information seems able to shake us from our faith in love. 1,000 divorces pass our doors. None seem relevant to us. We see relationship difficulties unfold around us all the time. Yet, we still retain a remarkable capacity to discount negative information. Despite the evidence of failures and loneliness, we cling to some highly ambitious ideas of what relationships should be like, even if we have never seen such unions in real life. The ideal relationship is the equivalent of the snow leopard. Our loyalty to it as a realistic possibility cannot be based on the evidence of our own experience. Instead, it derives from a range of reckless ideas circulating in our societies about what sharing a life with another person might be like. The problem starts with the wedding. In a wiser world than our own, our marriage vows would set the tone from the outset. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm bored by this book. It's kind of boring. I just don't care. You know when you start reading a book and you're like, I don't care. I don't think I'm someone that needs to read this book. Like, I already know all of this stuff. Sorry. Yeah, they're not who they at first seem to be. Duh. This is the thing. It's like everyone's performing in the beginning. I hate that. That's why you need to be friends with someone before. My favorite relationship ever was my best friend. Did it end horribly? Yes. Was it amazing for a little while? Yes. I wish I was still single. Period. Yeah, I'm just like not sold. I'm not really... I can't tell my partner everything. Okay, maybe like wrong partner. I don't know. I'm so lonely in my relationship. Period. Okay. Guys, I'm over this book. I can't. Well, at least we discovered that together, that I don't care about it. So, I hope you enjoyed listening to me just chat shit for like 20 minutes. I have such an amazing week ahead of me. I'm so excited. I'm going to the dentist tomorrow to get this fucking cyst on my lip looked at. You can't even really see it, but it looks like I have a fat lip. So annoying. It's been there for months. I'm so over this. Anyway, I'm going to get that looked at tomorrow. Excellent. I'm going to have a game night. Well, okay, then after that, I'm celebrating because my friend is leaving town to go study in Switzerland for a little bit. So we're going to celebrate his like going away. After that, I have a game night. Then next day, I'm working in the morning. So fun. Love my job. And then after that, I'm going to get drinks with one of my really close friends who I haven't seen in forever. She's kind of like seeing someone, so it's like very fresh and new, and she has to give me all the details, which is like, you know, especially if you're a girl, you know, we're about to like sit down and fucking like for like 2 hours. My favorite. I'm so excited. I love meeting up with a friend and having so much to talk about. It's just like the best feeling ever. And she lives in like a really cute neighborhood with like, there's so many cute, beautiful people all around, and I always get so much style inspiration because like you go and it's finally warm out in Paris, so we're gonna go sit on a terrace, drink, smoke. I mean, I don't know, who knows, she doesn't smoke, but cheeky cig every once in a while, you know. We don't, no judgment. There's gonna be so many cute people, so many cute outfits. I can't wait to steal everyone's outfit inspiration. I'm so excited. I've been ordering clothes off of Vinted like a psycho, which I like really can't afford to be doing right now, but I love, like, I feel like I have a yearly rebrand. It's like I hate everything in my closet, and so now I need to buy a bunch of new stuff. The good thing is that everything I'm buying kind of is like black, so it's stuff that I'm gonna keep forever. Like I just bought a black mini skirt. I bought black sandals for spring, summer. I bought a black workout jacket because I've been going running and I don't have a jacket, and so I've been putting my headphones and my keys in my butt pocket in my pants, and it's like not ideal. So I look like I have a humpback. Anyway, life is just so good. And then I'm off work on Friday. Yeah. So I think, you know, I'm off Friday. I do work the weekend, which is fine because then, you know, it's fun. I work with all my friends. And my dossier is finally completed for my visa, so I can, fingers crossed, finally be a legal person in this territory. And I love my life here so much, so I really hope that everything goes well. Send me good vibes, please, everyone. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Love you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and that you have sweet dreams, and that your dating life is going better than mine. Love you.